If reports are to be believed, China's People's Liberation Army Navy has deployed a Type 055 guided missile destroyer to the Gulf of Oman and the northern Indian Ocean. Accompanying it, a Type 052D destroyer and the Liaowang-1 maritime space tracking and surveillance ship. The timing is impossible to ignore. As the United States and several Western partners weigh potential military action against Iran, Beijing's naval presence is fueling intense speculation. Is China simply conducting routine operations or positioning itself to monitor every Western warship in the region? The Liaowang-1 is no ordinary vessel. Equipped with advanced tracking and surveillance systems, it is designed to monitor missile launches, satellite activity, and naval movements across vast distances. Paired with the Type 055, widely regarded as one of the most capable destroyers in the world, the deployment represents a formidable sensor and intelligence package. Military analysts say the implications could be profound. If Chinese assets are indeed gathering real-time data on U.S. and allied naval deployments, that intelligence could be passed to Tehran. The effect, reducing the element of surprise in any strike scenario and enabling Iranian forces to prepare more effective retaliation. And then another development. On February 10th, Chinese sources released satellite imagery showing a newly installed U.S. Army THAAD anti-ballistic missile system at Muwafaq al-Salti Air Base in Jordan, now a central hub in the recent U.S. military buildup. The images reportedly revealed a command post, a long-range radar system, and 6 launchers. The publication of those images may itself be strategic messaging. It signals that China possesses the capability and perhaps the willingness to monitor Western deployments in real time. Combined with the Liaowang-1 sensor arrays and the advanced dual-band radar systems aboard the Type 055, Beijing could potentially provide Iran with detailed targeting data. The Type 055's radar suite has often been compared to the advanced systems once envisioned for the U.S. Navy's Zumwalt class. Over-the-horizon tracking capabilities, integrated air defense, and long-range detection make it a floating command node at sea. For Iran, intelligence could prove more decisive than hardware. Tehran's ballistic missile arsenal has already demonstrated multi-warhead and hypersonic capabilities during previous hostilities. If paired with external surveillance data, its missiles and drones could operate with significantly enhanced precision. China's potential support would not be without precedent. During hostilities between India and Pakistan in May 2025, Beijing was widely reported to have provided Islamabad with satellite intelligence support. The pattern suggests that China is prepared to leverage space-based assets to influence regional conflicts without direct engagement. Speculation has also emerged that Beidou navigation infrastructure may have been delivered to Iran, strengthening its ability to receive secure positioning and targeting data. Meanwhile, the defensive strength of the Type 055 and Type 052D destroyers could serve as a deterrent against any direct targeting of Chinese vessels. The memory of the 1999 bombing of the Chinese embassy in Yugoslavia after allegations it had assisted Yugoslav communications remains part of Beijing's strategic calculus. China's naval modernization over the past decade has transformed its global reach. Large-scale procurement of the Type 055 and Type 052D classes has expanded Beijing's blue water capabilities dramatically. Deploying these assets near a potential conflict zone offers not only strategic positioning but valuable operational experience. If conflict erupts, the region could become a live testing ground for sensor integration, data fusion, and multi-domain coordination. China may not be directly entering the conflict, but its presence could reshape the battle space. Intelligence support alone could serve as a powerful force multiplier for Iran, complicating Western planning and increasing the risks of escalation. The Gulf of Oman is no stranger to tension, but tonight its waters carry a new layer of strategic calculation. Destroyers, surveillance ships, satellite feeds, and the shadow of great power competition stretching across the horizon.
At Al Udeid Air Base in Qatar, the largest United States military installation in the region, Patriot missile systems have been repositioned onto mobile truck launchers. The move, confirmed through independent satellite analysis, signals a heightened state of readiness as tensions with Iran have steadily escalated since January. This is not routine maintenance. Military analysts say the decision to mount missiles on mobile launch platforms rather than keep them in semi-static positions dramatically changes operational flexibility. In simple terms, the missiles can now move faster, strike faster, and evade faster. Al Udeid is no ordinary base. It serves as a central hub for US air operations across the Middle East, housing thousands of personnel and advanced aircraft. Any shift in defensive posture there sends a message far beyond Qatar's borders. The repositioning comes amid rising frictions between Washington and Tehran. While no direct confrontation has unfolded, rhetoric has sharpened and regional maneuvers have intensified. In that environment, mobility equals survivability. Patriot systems are designed to intercept incoming aircraft and ballistic missiles. By placing them on truck-mounted launchers, commanders ensure they can be redeployed quickly if intelligence indicates an imminent threat. It also reduces vulnerability, making it harder for adversaries to target fixed sites. Satellite imagery is revealing a noticeable shift across key US military bases in the Middle East. At Al Udeid Air Base in Qatar, February 1 images show a significant air presence, including an RC-135 reconnaissance aircraft, 18 KC-135 Stratotankers, 7 C-17s, and multiple C-130s. That marks an increase from mid-January levels. Up to 10 Patriot air defense systems were also observed mounted on mobile HEMTT launchers. In Jordan, Muwafaq Air Base shows a concentration of strike power: 17 F-15E jets, 8 A-10 Thunderbolts, electronic warfare Growlers, and heavy transport aircraft, a sharp contrast to previous imagery showing little or no visible aircraft. Elsewhere, Prince Sultan Air Base in Saudi Arabia, Diego Garcia in the Indian Ocean, and Dukhan in Oman all show increased aircraft activity compared to late January and December snapshots. Taken together, the images point to heightened operational readiness across the region. Defense experts note that such measures often reflect contingency planning rather than immediate action. Yet they also underline how seriously the Pentagon is treating potential escalation scenarios. Iran has repeatedly warned that it would respond forcefully to any direct attack on its territory. Meanwhile, US officials have emphasized deterrence and force protection across regional assets. In strategic terms, mobility alters the calculus. Fixed missile batteries can become predictable. Mobile launchers introduce uncertainty. They complicate targeting and extend operational reach. The decision may also reflect lessons learned from recent conflicts where static positions proved vulnerable to precision strikes and drone attacks. In a theater where missile technology continues to advance, adaptability is paramount. Washington has not issued a detailed public statement on the satellite findings. However, the visual evidence speaks clearly. Readiness has increased. Iran says it has fully replenished its missile stockpiles following 2 weeks of intense conflict last summer when Israel struck its nuclear facilities and other military targets, a campaign later joined by the United States. Iran now signals that its strategic arsenal has been restored, with underground missile complexes positioned near the capital as well as at Kermanshah, Semnan, and along the Gulf Coast. Satellite imagery is also drawing attention to naval movements. The Iranian drone carrier IRS Shahid Bakri was spotted at sea on January 27, roughly 5 kilometers off Bandar Abbas. It was again visible near the same port on February 10. As diplomatic channels strain and geopolitical rivalries harden, military preparedness is moving from background posture to visible action. Beneath the desert skies of Qatar, Patriot systems stand ready on wheels rather than concrete. In a region long defined by volatility, that mobility may prove decisive.